Chapter number 31, Please let me go. I don't even know you. What have I done to you? Aiden cried while pleading. You haven't done anything wrong, but Major Ghazan has done a lot. And since you're his love, just wait and see how Major will come running to us because of you. We'll make him suffer so much that he'll beg for death from God. Arjun said with a devilish smile spreading across his face. You're mistaken. Our soldiers actually desire martyrdom. They pray to God for the honor of dying as martyrs. They tell their mothers, pray that your son becomes a martyr. Do you really think you can make them reveal any secrets? You're deluded. Haven't you heard of Soldier Maqbool Hussain? He spent 40 years in enemy captivity. The enemies told him to chant, death to Pakistan, but he always shouted, long live Pakistan. They even cut out his tongue, but he wrote, long live Pakistan, with his blood. Our unsung heroes may be captured, but they never reveal secrets. Yet, if one of your people gets slapped, they spill all the secrets. Just look at Kulbhushan Yadav. Shut up, you disrespectful girl. Arjun yelled in anger. Oh, Mr. Arjun, you are getting angry now, and I've only told you the story of one unsung hero. Enough. Arjun shouted, cutting her off. I'm not here to listen to your lectures. You'll stay locked in this room. He slammed the door and stormed out. Aiden, please don't hate me so much. When you find out the truth, all the hatred you feel for me will disappear. Ghazan's words echoed in Aiden's mind over and over again. No, Ghazan, I don't hate you. I was just angry at why you did what you did. I wish I could have understood you. I said so many awful things to you out of anger. I called you a worthless person, and who knows what else. And you silently endured it all without saying once, Aiden, I did all this for you. You were protecting me from those monsters. Oh, God, what have I done? I wish I hadn't left Ghazan like this. He must be worried. He's probably looking for me right now. What should I do? Aiden cried continuously, feeling hopeless. Looks like Major Ghazan is here. I'll go get him, Tiger said to Cat as he left. Sir, is everything alright? You look worried, Tiger asked, noticing the concern on Ghazan's normally strong face. Yes, I'm fine. Just tell me, why did you call me here? Major Ghazan asked. Sir, it's something that will shock you. But first, can you tell me if you've mentioned anything about Brigadier Arif to Ramdas? Tiger's question caught Ghazan off guard. Why are you beating around the bush? Speak plainly. Tiger showed him all the evidence and recordings. Ghazan clenched his fists tightly in rage. Black Tiger and Blue Cat looked at Ghazan with questioning eyes. So, the wolf was hiding in a lion's disguise. Ghazan muttered under his breath and began giving instructions over a secret transmitter. Yes, Arjun, speak. A heavy and rough voice came through the transmitter. Boss, Aiden is in our custody, Arjun said excitedly. Alright, are you at Hotel 7 Star, room 101? I've booked the room under your name. Take her there and inform me when you arrive, the boss ordered. So, boss, you already knew. Shut up and just do as I say. The boss barked, cutting off the transmission. Vicky, get the girl ready. We need to leave soon, Arjun ordered Vicky as he turned to leave. But sir, she's a real piece of work. How will she be ready to leave? Tell her we've made a deal with her father. She has no choice but to come with us. If she makes any trouble, let me know, okay, sir. Vicky nodded and headed towards Aiden's room. What are you doing here now? Get lost, Aiden shouted and threw a glass at Vicky's head. She started screaming. Caught off guard, Vicky couldn't defend himself, and blood started gushing from his forehead. Hearing the noise, Arjun rushed to the room, grabbed Aiden by the neck, and shoved her. He quickly tied her up with a rope. You can't even handle one girl. Get out of here, Arjun roared at Vicky, who hurriedly left the room muttering under his breath. Crazy girl. If it weren't for the boss's special instructions, I'd tear her to pieces, Vicky grumbled in anger and frustration. Do you even realize what we can do to you for pulling a stunt like that? What are you so proud of? Arjun taunted, running his hand over Aiden's face in a disgusting manner. Aiden spat in his face. You filthy dog. Untie me and I'll show you who I really am. Arjun stepped forward aggressively but stopped, thinking better of it. You don't even know what kind of mess your father has gotten you into. All this hatred doesn't suit you. Your father eats off our money, and then feeds you. You really know nothing, do you? Here, listen to this recording with your own ears. Wow. What is this? My father could never do this. You are lying, Aidan said, shocked. Do what I say if you ever want to see your family again. Otherwise, stay here with me. I'll make sure you're well taken care of, Arjun laughed sinisterly. Fine, I'll do whatever you say. If my father really said all that, Aidan's body trembled, but she knew she had to face the situation bravely. How sweet, baby. I knew you'd come around. Now get ready quickly, Arjun said, untying Aidan. Chapter number 32. Why did you bring me to the hotel? Aidan asked nervously as soon as the car stopped in the hotel parking area. It's your father's orders. What can we do? Arjun replied. 4 men surrounded the car. As Arjun attempted to step out, one of them shoved him back inside, pressed a gun to his temple, and said, "Do exactly what I say, or I'll blow a hole in your head." Arjun, terrified, stammered, "WH, who are you? Just do what you're told, and keep your mouth shut. Now get out of the car, quietly." As soon as Arjun stepped out, a masked man pressed a specific nerve on his neck, and within seconds, Arjun was unconscious. "Put his body back in the car," one of the men ordered. "Aidan, please step out of the car." "Munib, is that you?" Aidan sobbed as she got out of the car and moved toward him. "Munib, he's dead. He's gone. If you want to go to your mother, then go." "But there's no Munib here anymore," Munib replied coldly. "Hussein, you and Umar drop her home," Major Ghazan ordered in an unfamiliar tone as he walked away. "Munib, I'm sorry. Please, listen to me," Aidan cried as she ran after Ghazan. "Leave me alone. Why can't you understand? It's over," Munib shouted angrily. Aidan stepped back, frightened. Ghazan got into the car and sped away. "My child, you're back. Mama. Mama." Aidan sobbed as she hugged her mother. "Are you alright? Did anything happen to you? Who brought you home?" her mother asked, worried. "Nothing is alright, Mama. Everything is over. Everything is over. Only I survived, even Baba." Aidan fainted in her mother's arms as she wept. "Aidan, what happened? Wake up." Afaf rushed to get a glass of water, splashing some on Aidan's face. Slowly, Aidan started to regain consciousness. "My child, what happened? Where were you? Who brought you home?" her mother asked, her voice filled with concern. Mama, it was Baba. Mama, Baba had me kidnapped. Baba isn't a good man. He tried to have me abducted from the shopping mall. Mama, Baba is an agent for Raw. He's a double agent, Mama. He betrayed our country and handed over important national secrets to Raw agents. He even tried to sell out his own daughter. He wanted me kidnapped. But Munib, he's in the army. He's a major, Mama. He saved me and kept me in a safe house to protect me from those monsters." Aidan started crying again, her words faltering. "What else, Aidan?" Afaf asked, wiping her tears. Aidan continued crying uncontrollably. "Here, drink some water, Aidan," Afaf urged. "No, Mama. I went into a coma. I had a brain hemorrhage, Mama." "What? When? How? Are you alright now?" Afaf was in shock. "Yes, Mama. Munib didn't tell me who he really was. I kept asking to see you, even when I woke up in the hospital. But then I ran away from the hospital to find you. That's when I had an accident, and Mama, I ended up in front of Raw agent's car. That's when I learned the truth about Baba. Munib saved me from those agents. I don't know where they were taking me, but Munib found me and brought me here." Afaf listened silently, as if she already knew everything. Mama, why aren't you saying anything? Please say something, Mama. I'm telling the truth. Munib's real name is Muhammad Ghazan. I swear I'm telling the truth. Mama, believe me, Baba isn't who he appears to be. Mama. Are you mad at me? Please say something, for God's sake. No, Aidan, I'm not mad at you. I'm just grateful to have my daughter back, safe and sound. That's all I need. You need rest, Aiden. I'll make you some tea, Mama. Doesn't it matter to you what I said about Baba? Why are you silent, even after knowing that Baba is a traitor? Why aren't you saying anything? Aiden asked, confused. Aiden, you're not well. Go rest now, Afaf replied, trying to change the subject. Mama, did you already know? Did you know about Baba? If you didn't, you wouldn't be so quiet. Please, tell me, Mama, Aiden pleaded. Go rest, Aiden. I'll bring you some tea, Afaf said, avoiding the question. Chapter number 33, Who's outside? The doorbell is ringing. Mama, I'll check. You stay here, Aiden said. Aiden, be careful. I'm feeling uneasy. I wonder who it could be. Mama, I have a gun with me. Don't worry. Who is it? Aiden asked from inside. Oh, it's me, Arib's friend. Open the door, please. Aiden looked towards Afaf. She began to open the door, but Afaf grabbed her hand. Aiden, we don't know who it is. What if it's someone from Raw again? Mama, don't worry. Nothing will happen. Let me check. Think about it. Afaf said nervously. Mama, relax. Oh, come on. How long will it take to open the door? The voice outside said. Aiden, saying God's name, finally opened the door. Oh, so this is how long it takes to open a door? Really? Who are you, and what are you doing here? Aiden asked. I'm Arif's friend, that's why I came. My father isn't home, leave now, Aiden said as she began to close the door, but the man quickly stuck his foot inside. What are you doing? Don't you have any shame? Don't you have any manners? Aiden said angrily. Oh, madam, is this how you treat your father's friend? The man replied. When I said my father isn't home, that should be enough. Do you not understand what I'm saying? Come back when he's here, Aiden shouted in anger. My name is Maud, he said, signaling Afaf with his eyes. Let him in, dear, Afaf said. But, Mama, Aiden tried to protest. I said let him in, Afaf said sternly, glaring at Aiden, who lowered her gaze and stepped aside. I'm not leaving until I've had a meal, Maud said as he sat on the couch. Aiden glared at him furiously. By the way, is this your daughter? She's quite feisty, Maud said with a provoking smile. Yes, you better be careful around me. I could even kill you, Aiden replied sharply. Aiden, go make some tomato chutney. I'll handle the rest, Afaf instructed. Now she's going to take out all her anger on the tomatoes, Maud joked as Aiden headed to the kitchen. Who knows what kind of trouble has just walked in, Aiden muttered angrily as she chopped the peppers. Mama, I'm telling you, this guy could be from Raw. Instead of being cautious, you're inviting him in, Aiden said quickly as soon as Afaf entered the kitchen. Just keep working, Aiden, Afaf said. Mama, at least listen to me. Aiden pleaded, but Afaf silently walked away. Chapter number 34, Yes, speak up. Who are you, and what do you want to talk to me about? Why have you come here? I will explain everything, but first, tell me, where is Aiden? Aiden is working. I've kept her busy with her tasks. Now, quickly tell me before she comes here. Okay, I'll tell you everything. Aiden, dear, listen to me. We are going to England. Prepare yourself for tonight. But Mom, why England? Is everything okay? Is Uncle alright? Yes, dear, your uncle is fine. We're just going to England for a while. Those people are still after you. I don't want you to get into trouble again. But, Mom, what about Dad? Your dad will soon face the consequences of his actions. Don't worry, Aiden, I am not your enemy. I know your father worked for Raw. He is a traitor to this country, Muet said in a calm, explaining tone. But I don't know you, and how do you know so much about my father? Aiden, as I said, I'm a friend of your father. When he meets his end, you'll understand more about me. I can't say much right now. Trust me, staying here is dangerous. It's better for you to leave. Stay in England until things settle down. Right now, there are snakes in the grass, those who seem to be your friends but are secretly allied with those traitors. But, Mom, what about Ghazan? We can't leave without telling him. Dear, I have already spoken to Ghazan. He knows everything. Mom, Ghazan knows everything. Yes, dear. Aiden, crying won't help. Be strong. I know it's a tough time for you, but may Allah give you the strength to get through this. I will personally take you both to the airport. Don't trust anyone, not even the driver, and don't tell anyone for now that you're going to England. Stay out of sight for a while until we catch these traitors. He hurriedly got out of the car and entered the hospital. Captain Hussein, Blue Cat, and Black Tiger were with him. Sir, what's going on? I don't understand, Captain Hussein asked Tiger, who signaled him with a sharp look to remain quiet. As they entered Arib's room, Hussein immediately saluted Brigadier Arib and stood respectfully to the side. Tiger and Ghazan stood expressionless. What's wrong, Ghazan? Come here to me. Is everything alright? Arib asked, noticing something off in Ghazan's behavior. Hussein, there's no need to stand in respect for someone like him. He doesn't deserve this respect, does he, Arib? I was right all along, wasn't I? Ghazan spoke in a venomous tone. Sensing trouble, Arib reached for his pistol. We have never played with fake bullets. You know, a traitor is always a traitor. From today, you are nothing but a traitor. You have no connection to this land or to us. This is the gun you were looking for, isn't it? Arib froze, seeing his gun in Ghazan's hands. Blue Cat, he needs rest. I think you should give him his medicine, Ghazan said, addressing Cat. What are you doing, Ghazan? This will cost you dearly, Arib warned. Didn't you hear me, Cat? Ghazan growled, staring into Arib's eyes. In an instant, Cat injected a blue liquid into Arib's arm. In a blink, Arib was unconscious. Take him where the others are. And remember, from today, this mission is complete. I need to report directly to the Director General, Ghazan said as he swiftly exited the room. Chapter number 35. Come on, Aiden, the airport is here. Aiden sat deep in thought, detached from everything around her. A father is still a father, no matter how brave a person becomes, sometimes they just lose. Aiden wondered why fate always put her to the test. Aiden, dear, the airport is here. Afaf shook Aiden, bringing her out of her reverie. What? Aiden stammered as she looked outside the car. The airport had indeed arrived. Without saying a word, she quietly got out. When a person is deeply sad inside, they don't feel like speaking to anyone, they become very quiet. There was an announcement for boarding the plane. A short while later, Aiden was on the plane. Welcome, ma'am. May I see your ticket? The air hostess asked, but Aiden didn't even notice her, lost in her own tangled thoughts, not understanding what was happening. At the airport, Afaf had held Aiden's hand as if she were a little child. Aiden, show your ticket. Oh yes. Here it is. Aiden stammered in confusion and handed the ticket to the air hostess. Ma'am, that's fine. Your seat is right over there, the hostess said, pointing towards the seat. Thank you. Aiden sat by the window, silently. Dear passengers, welcome aboard flight 44890. Please fasten your seatbelts, the air hostess announced. Aiden's face turned red, and she felt suffocated. She turned towards the window and roughly wiped away the tears streaming from her eyes. Her eyes were so red it seemed like blood might start dripping from them. The plane began to taxi slowly. Aiden watched helplessly. A few minutes later, the plane was soaring into the sky. Aiden looked down, seeing tiny cars that looked like small toys moving around. Mama, just like these small cars, I wish someone would care about others. Even just a little, I wish someone would think about others. Afaf fell silent. Aiden's uncle came to pick her and Afaf up from the airport. Assalamu alaikum, uncle. Wa alaikum assalam, my dear. How are you? Mazmal hugged Aiden tightly. I'm fine, uncle. How are you? I'm good too, dear. Shams, take all the luggage to the car, Mazmal instructed the servant. Come along, you two, let the boy handle the luggage. Assalamu alaikum, auntie. How are you? Aiden greeted her aunt as she got out of the car. Her aunt was standing outside to welcome them. Wa alaikum assalam, dear. I'm fine. How are you? Auntie kissed Aiden affectionately. I'm fine too. Afaf, are you well? Yes, sister-in-law, I'm good too. Why talk outside? Come on in first, Mazmal said with a smile. Come in. Auntie Farah laughed. Freshen up, I'll get some food ready for you. No, Auntie, I'm not hungry at all. How can you not be hungry? Freshen up, and I'll prepare the meal. Understand? Now go. Okay, fine. Aiden turned on the TV, and the news channel appeared. Viewer, we bring you an important update. Brigadier Arif, who had leaked critical national secrets to raw agents, is now under investigation under the Official Secrets Act. Since he was a soldier, he will face a court-martial under the Army Act. For more details, we have our correspondent Yusuf. Please tell us, Yusuf, what's the latest update? Yes, Brigadier Arif, who held several key positions in the Pakistan Army, was taken into custody yesterday. It is being said that while serving as a military attaché, he came into contact with India's intelligence agency, RAW. Reportedly, he sold national secrets for large sums of money. However, sources say that the investigative agencies in the military had already been monitoring him, and so, Brigadier Arif was placed under tighter surveillance. Military sources say that fortunately, the secrets he sold did not harm Pakistan, but he will still face the consequences of his betrayal. Thank you, Yusuf. Viewer, Brigadier Arif sold national secrets for a hefty sum of money. Aiden turned off the TV. Aiden felt like the ground should open up and swallow her whole. Why, Dad? Why did you do this? Just for a few bucks, you betrayed the country. Why, Dad, why? She was speaking to her father in her mind. From today, you are dead to me, Dad. Please, tell me this is a lie. Dad, you couldn't have done this. Aiden kept crying uncontrollably. Chapter number 36. Let me share some important news with you. In Pakistan, the Chief of Army Staff has confirmed the sentence of Brigadier Arif, who was convicted of espionage charges. According to the Pakistan Army Act, the Field General Court Martial sentenced Brigadier Arif to death for violating the Official Secrets Act. Aiden, look at this, your father has been sentenced to death. Afaf came into the room holding a mobile phone, showing a news channel. I know, Mama, I've seen the news already. What is happening? I can't understand anything, Aiden, Afaf said as she sat next to her daughter. Mama, my father is being punished for his mistake. How could he betray the country for a few dollars? Mama, we sacrifice everything for our country. There are such stories of our unsung heroes that when you hear them, you cry tears of blood instead of tears of sorrow. How could Papa do such a thing? And what did he get in return for this treason? A death sentence. Mama, when our unsung heroes are captured, they are beheaded, their nails are mercilessly pulled out with pliers, their teeth are knocked out, and they are electrocuted. Some are made to lie on blocks of ice for hours. Hundreds of sons have been martyred after enduring such torture, all for us, for our comfort and peace. Mama, do you know that soldiers are given a capsule, and do you know who gives it to them? Their senior officer, the one who loves that soldier more than his own children and trains him, gives it to him. But at the last moment, the officer warns him, son, if you are captured, use this poison before the enemies get their hands on you. Our lives are not more important than our country. So then, Mama, why did Papa do this? He is not my father anymore, and from today, I am no longer his daughter. I hate him, Mama. Do you hear me? I hate him. Aiden cried out, burying her face in her mother's lap. Afaf, also in tears, comforted her daughter. Standing in front of the mirror, Aiden started talking to herself. Aiden, stay quiet, very quiet. Don't cry. Be brave. Aiden, you are strong. You can face this. Crying is for the weak, and Aiden is not weak. Your father betrayed the country, but you will fight for it till your last breath. You will give a fitting response to the traitors. Aiden, you are the daughter of Pakistan, and you will make your nation proud. Enough crying now. It's so difficult, isn't it? To comfort yourself. But Aiden didn't want to become weak. She wanted to face the situation head on. Aiden, my child, have you thought about what you'll do next? Muzammil asked, bringing 2 cups of tea, one for himself and one for her. Oh, uncle, there was no need for the trouble. I could have gotten the tea myself. No trouble at all, child. I made it for myself, so I thought I'd make some for you too and chat a little. What have you decided? I want you to continue your studies so you stay busy. I can get you admitted to a university. Uncle, I want to become a doctor. Wow, that's great. I'll arrange your admission to medical college. You have good grades, so it'll be easy, God willing. Yes, uncle, that sounds good. Stay happy, my child, and focus on your studies. Try to forget what happened. May Allah give you strength. Your uncle is always here for you. If you need anything, just let me know. Yes, uncle, I understand. Brigadier Arib, who spied for India, was hanged today. According to details, Brigadier Arib had been sentenced for his involvement with India's intelligence agency, RAW, and today the sentence was carried out. He's been executed. Someone had squeezed Aiden's heart in a fist. What kind of game is life playing? Aiden's mind filled with memories, how she had learned to walk holding her father's finger, how he would scoop her up into his arms whenever she stumbled, how she would fall asleep to his stories of fairies at night. Why, Papa, why did you do this? You shouldn't have. Just once, you should have thought about your family. Papa, how could you betray the country for a few dollars? No, you're not my father. I don't even know who you are. My father was the guardian of this nation, but you handed over our country's secrets to the enemy, aligning yourself with them. You should have joined the enemies only to weaken them from the inside. Now I feel ashamed to even call you my father. It's good that you were hanged. You brought shame upon our country and nation. But no, I won't let this country's head hang in shame. I am the daughter of this nation, the daughter of Pakistan. I will fight to my last breath, even if they tear me to pieces. Even Ghazan is angry with me. I wonder how he is. Does he hate me now? How could he love me when I'm the daughter of a traitor? Aiden paced back and forth in her room, lost in thought. I have an idea. I'll bother Ghazan with a fake ID. He won't know it's me. Yeah, that'll work. Hello, Ghazan, how are you? I'm Ramsha from Karachi. Aiden messaged Ghazan, pretending to be Ramsha. Who is this? The ID looks new. Could be a spy. Introducing herself without even asking. Yeah, I'm fine, Ghazan replied, thinking. You didn't ask how I am, but I'll tell you anyway. I'm fine too. Okay, good. I'm busy. Bye. Wow, you're really rude, and kind of a duffer too.